Yo guys, what's up? It's Inflexxius. Today we're playing Jax versus Camille top. Alright, so Camille starts auto-attacking here. She's gonna try to throw a W at us here. Yep, there it is. Good stuff, we trade the autos there. Put her shield on cooldown. Oh, I didn't mean to auto-attack that minion, it ran in front. I meant to auto-attack the range creep. And at this point we have prio. I walked at her there to zone her out of minions, right? At the start there, I zoned her out of minions by walking at her because she's scared of the E-trade. Now, we don't really want to Q onto her unless she uses her W, right? So you see there, she uses her W, we Q onto her. Oh man, I'm freaking... Whatever, it's fine. We just get the wave in, we hide our mistake. We get outspaced there a little bit. She might E into us here. That's fine. Cancel an auto, hideous. So we're right in front of Camille's tower, that's really horrid, right? A really bad spot to be versus Camille. So we're just gonna focus on hitting the wave, because it makes it hard for us to Q onto her when she Ws. And it makes it very hard for us to react to her E. Now there we did, right? And we punish her pretty hard for that, and now we get our reset, right? But it does make it hard. You don't want to let the wave freeze right in front of Camille's tower. That is a potentially lane-losing scenario. Now there we managed to outplay it, but it's not good, right? I mismanaged the wave there. And now we'll just walk back to lane here. We can just walk back to lane here because one of two things is going to happen. Either Camille is going to sit with the wave and let it slow push back, because the wave will slow push back, that's a given, right? So either the wave is going to slow push back here with the Camille being low health, in which case we might be able to set up a freeze on her, or she's going to recall and TP back. And she has to TP back because the wave is pushing towards us, so she's going to lose more minions. Now she's just opted to stay in lane now. Now, it's entirely possible that what happens here instead of us setting up a freeze is that Camille gets jungle ganks out the wazoo and then just chokes us out with jungle ganks. Now we get away from the wall, we don't want her to counter trade on us with her E. Oh, we actually get that W for free, that's brutal. Now she has a level lead, if we can equalize that, we're very happy. Nami's just topside, dude. Can you imagine, by the way? Get the fish! Okay, fair enough. Good counter gank by the Rek'Sai. Really nice. But you see, that put the Camille in a really horrible spot, right? Because we set up the 3-wave crash, we took a bunch of trades there, and it was really scuffed for her. Now, in the ideal world, I can recall, TP back, and have my Sheen. I could have recalled and TP'd back immediately, right? But I really want my Sheen. And I did not have it, so I did not recall. And now it's too late for me to recall. I don't mind taking that trade there because I'm going to recall now anyway, right? Playing with actual jungles? Yeah, pretty wacky, right?
An enemy has been slain.
And there we go. So now we're in a very good spot here. Our Zac needs to respect though. Oh man. Camille's alive. So we know Camille's going mid lane now. So I'm going to hard shove this wave actually.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, we knew Camille. We saw Camille right here, right? We knew she was going mid lane, so we're predicting her movements to grab a plate now. Because we have Demolish, we're just going to bop this here with our Sheen and grab ourselves a plate. There we go. Now we need to get out because we saw Lee Sin. I believe we saw him coming topside, right? So that being the case, we need to kind of chill out a bit. Because Camille has very good gank setup, right? Her gank setup is amazing. So we need to be really respectful. Her E, her ultimate, her W, all these tools help her keep you locked down for her jungler to kill you, right? So I'm just soaking XP from 20 kilometers away right now. I'm not allowed to play the game until I know where Lee Sin is. Okay, we see him on Void Grubs. You see, that could have easily, Lee Sin killing the Void Grubs there, that could have easily been a notification of us dying, right? Now, just because he killed Void Grubs doesn't mean he's completely gone now, right? We need to continue to respect. And that's like a very tricky part about playing this matchup, is respecting their junglers, right? Because she has such good gank setup. Now at this point the wave is too stacked, I can't really contest it all too well, and I don't want to take a bad trade trying to farm here, because I have to play out the bounce back here in a second, right? When she crashed the wave, I need to play out the bounce back here. I do not want to do that on chunked out HP, right? Meanwhile, she wants to try to chunk me out as much as she can. And also, by the way, not only is it a matter of, yeah, I might just get dove, that's the other trick, right? And that's the thing, right? And that's the other reason we want to stay super healthy in a situation like that. Because we don't know if they're looking to dive us. So there's just 1,000,001 reasons why we don't want to trade there. Let's say Lee Sin is... Let's say we see Lee Sin bot side, would I still play that defensively? I actually would not. What I would do is I would then try to play to thin the wave so that it would continue to push towards me, but that I can set up a freeze. Because I am stronger than her, I do have an item lead, right? What I can do with that is I can then start to thin the wave and try to push my lead by setting up a freeze on her. But because we didn't know where Lee Sin... Because we knew Lee Sin was topside, I couldn't do that. Now again, we don't know where Kali is. So I'm going to CS this, and the wave is going to push towards us. Slowly, but it will eventually push towards us. And now it's the same situation. I don't know where Kali is. Camille has ridiculous gank setup. We do have this ward here. But even with that ward, we're not safe. We're not fully safe, right? Now, we have to assume Lee Sin is going in bot lane. And if Akali's still top lane, then it sucks a lot, right? Yeah, she hits me with that, fine. Now her shield is on cooldown, so we can just kind of jump in on her head here. Stun her. If she eats into us, we will kill her, so she knows that, so she's going to just recall here. She's playing like her Lee Sin is there, so I'm going to walk like this. I'm going to get out of here. She's hugging her river side right now, right? So she's playing like Lee Sin is there, so I'm just going to respect, set up the freeze, wait for Rek'Sai to come top lane. Because if I die right now, that's just trolling. Ah, sad. If I don't miss my stun there. My bad, I should have held it. That was really just a check there, and I don't mind going for that check, because if I land that stun, I kill her. If I don't land that stun, then, you know, then it's sad, but, you know, I try for it. But it's my bad, I should have held my stun. She predicted that I would release my stun early, and she was right. So, my bad. Now, again, the wave doesn't crash cleanly, like, it just keeps not crashing cleanly, which sucks big time. But she's still going to lose minions. We'll have to see how... No, it shouldn't freeze towards her, right? It should still push back to us, but we're still going to lose some minions here. So it's not ideal, but it's fine. Rek'Sai is looking to gank top lane again. Fair enough. Stun her, mid dash. And if you... When Camille uses her E... One, she will shoot it out, and then it will connect to the wall, she will start getting pulled to it, and then... When she starts getting pulled towards it... then you can stun her right there, and if you do that, it will cancel her dash, just like that, right? Copium, she predicted it, meanwhile she randomly ults. Also entirely possible. But I like to respect my opponents and give them, and believe that they will... It's a pretty standard play, right, to be fair. It's pretty standard that to ult the Jax E. But let's see, so let's get our ward here. We now have our Triforce, she used her TP. I need to ping that. Or not ping it, but track it. Well, ping it, but also track it. She also flashed. Her flash... There we go. Now, that's assuming she doesn't have Cosmic Insight. I don't know what Camille's take these days. I don't know if she has Cosmic Insight or Approach Velocity. Okay, so now I don't really want to freeze here, right? Or I don't really want to slow push this. I want to hard push this. Why? Because Camille could be roaming mid. So I want to punish her if she does that. And I also want the wave to be a good spot in case I have to TP. Hold on. Can I get them to overextend a bit more? Oh, she got Triforce as well, fair enough. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, okay, okay.
Learned every weapon, bested every opponent.
An enemy has been slain.
Wait for her Q to wear off. So we wait for her Q2 to wear off, and then we re-engage on her there. Okay, this is a pretty daring situation. I might be able to kill her here.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Minion Bolt killer? No, sad. Okay, that was pretty spicy. We'll just dive her if she stays, though. Like, there's no way she lives. Yeah, so if she doesn't stay, we expect her not to stay. I can't push this tower, though, because... Actually, no, I can't dive her, because I shouldn't dive her there, actually, even if she stayed, because I run the risk of just freaking dying 1-for-1 and giving her my big fat shutdown. And also, I run the risk of Lee Sin being there and just killing me. Jax counted Camille. Meanwhile, Camille versus Jax matchup, turbo difficult. Yeah, I think it's a skill matchup. I think it used to be that, like, Jax used to counter Camille, but I think nowadays it's more of a skill matchup. Maybe Jax favored, I'm not sure. I'd need to play versus more Camille's to be very certain on that opinion there. Now we gotta get away from the wall.
Might have to make another heroic lap.
But once she gets Triforce, that's a very big power spike for Camille, right? Obviously, it's a very big power spike for us as well, but I think it's a bigger power spike for her. Though I could be wrong on that. So, my team is pinging me back because they might be on Void Grubs, which is fair, but if I know junglers, I know that he would not give up his Void Grubs. Oh, what? No, okay, I need to be ready to TP down there then. At least in his bot side, we see him there. I'm gonna run this guy down, what do you mean? Can I? Nah, he's fast. Or he just dashes. Too fast, too fast. Too fast, too furious. Okay, so I'm gonna play for this mid tower here then, because I gave up top tower for that, right? Oh man, another wave comes in though. Twitch, please tell me you have some wave clear. Please, please, Twitch, wave clear, wave clear. Ha, I do no damage to this freaking garbage. Sad. Okay, Twitch I mean, that wave took too long to die. If both played perfectly, probably Jack's favored, but not so bad because Camille got freaking Buffed and Jax got nerfed? Yeah, pretty much, right? Like, Camille got a lot of buffs. Camille is like, is so hopped up on buffs, honestly. That that the matchup is looking a lot better for her than it used to be.
An ally has been slain.
Do we get the Camille there, hopefully? You should be dead. Yeah, nice.
An enemy has been slain.
So sad, we couldn't get the mid tower there to trade for the top tower, but we might be able to get the Herald here. Oh man. Okay, you know what? I'll be able to take this tower here actually to cover.
Double kill. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Tower's dead to minions. I'm gonna come over here, shove wave immediately. And I might actually even be able to take the... I might even be able to take this tower here. We'll see, we'll see. No, I won't be able to. Unless she goes for the Zac. Okay, so... I'm applying pressure now. And now Camille needs to choose between... And now Camille needs to choose between stopping the Zac or stopping me, right? She ended up choosing me. Which is fine there. It's kind of expected, because Zac is going to do less to a tower than I will, right? But we did get time to chunk this tower out, right? Next time we do that, we get to take the whole tower. Now, I want some mana to be able to contest this Camille. She does have plated steel caps. She actually has more gold in her inventory than we do right now. So we do need to be respectful of that. She does actually have a lead on us.
For a hard-boiled egg.
If we go back and spend, we'll have the lead again, but right now, doesn't matter how much gold you have, if it's unspent, it's pointless. It's useless, right? Alright, now we need to be focusing on using our E to avoid her Q2 damage, is the big thing here. Oh man, Milio, no.
Enemy double kill.
I mean, that's so obvious though. They have such a pick comp. We need to be very respectful of that. So I need to be applying pressure here, so that Zac has time to do his thing there. But I also don't want to die, and I'm pretty sure they're all coming top lane to me now. Okay, not all of them, just the Camille. Fair enough, they went one by one. I thought Camille and Akali were both coming topside. Now let me spend my gold. Sundered Sky, because I want to be... Actually, is Sundered Sky the play here? Sundered Sky is good for killing squishies, right? And their team is very soft. Their team is very soft across the board mostly, right? But I think I want to be playing... No, Sundered Sky is fine. I think Sundered Sky is fine this game, because their team is semi-squishy. Sundered Sky has good value. It's just a good item overall, right? The other option would be to go a more sustained DPS damage item, right? Or an item that does better for killing tankier targets, right? That would also be perfectly valid, I think. But I think Sundered Sky is perfectly fine here. If I can get my Sundered Sky before the dragon spawns, that'd be really nice as well. I do need to be respectful. I don't know where their whole team is, and their team, like I said, is a very pick comp. She has red buff, so it's actually not ideal for me to trade with her right now. Oh, what? Ah, I'm about to get one shot.
Enemy double kill. An ally has been slain.
Wow, that was a really terrible engage by the team. Super hideous engage.
Shut down.
Wow. Ah, so close, so close. But no, like, that's some scary stuff, dude. Does she die to minions at least? She does. But yeah, no, Camille is very scary. And I took that first Q2 here, which kind of made the fight really awkward. But then she over-aggressed very hard, so... But yeah, no, it is not, like, the side lane fight, it's not like it's Super Jack's favorite, right? But that was a really horrible team fight for us to take there. I wanted to mess with the Camille here so that she couldn't come into the fight here, but that put me in a very precarious situation versus the Camille.
Felt lost before, but you know, I never felt defeated.
I mean, there's no way that we just... Wow. No, we're very useless. We're very useless, wow. Wow, we're very weak in team fights. That makes no sense. We're just auto-losing these team fights. That's really hideous. Okay, I don't actually quite know what is going on here. I don't know why we're losing these team fights so hard. Milio got outright one-shot because he got caught, I guess. That's very bad. Here's the thing, right? If Camille gets a lead on you in the side lane, it becomes extremely unplayable extremely quickly. And she seems to have gotten a lead on us. Oh man, that's so bad. Okay. So we're in a bit of a precarious spot here. So I'm just gonna go top lane here. I'd rather split push top lane because this tower is very chunked out. It gives me the opportunity to get a good influx of gold. Someone needs to go cover bot lane though. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, Zac needs to be matching the Camille. Twitch will get dove. No, dude, whatever the Zac is doing, it's really hideous. I should have time to shove this. No, I won't have time actually. Who's here? I can't be here. Camille is going to come get me with Lee Sin. I need to leave. Okay, so now we need to make sure we don't fight Camille in waves, right? Because she has Ravenous Hydra, she's going to heal so much if she fights in a minion wave. Just gonna go hunting for some cinders here, some ability haste. Some ability haste bites.
Old man with a lamp coming through.
And now I need to be respectful again because I don't know where their team is, right?
Right about now.
An enemy has been slain. Shut down. Triple kill.
Okay, that fight is over before we get there, fair enough.
Quadra kill.
Good stuff. Okay, so I made the right call. I could have blocked Camille off or tried to, or I could have joined the fight. I made the right call in letting her go and for me to split push. It depends on how that fight plays out, whether...
Has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
My goodness.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
But yeah, it depends on how that fight plays out. If it ends quickly, then it's the correct play what I did, and if it doesn't end quickly, then I should have moved, right? So that was coin flip. What I did there was coin flip, but either way, that right there was a guessing game pretty much, right? That right there was a guessing game on whether the fight would end quickly or not. Me not following her there, right? And I made the right call. I got a huge influx of gold there because I made the right call there. Because that's the thing, right? The macro movement is not necessarily, like, the same macro movement between two games is not necessarily the correct call, right? Because in a different game it would have been better for me to move there.
Didn't deserve it anymore.
So sometimes you just gotta freaking trust your gut. Or be greedy enough that you just decide that you really, really, really want that tier 2 tower. Because at the end of the day, the other thing to consider is that even if the fight goes badly, if I move there and the fight goes badly anyway and we end up losing anyway, then I wasted my time. Where's there to TP to? This here. But like I was saying, we TP behind there, by the way. Good flank. We freaking murder them. Good stuff, good stuff. But like I was saying, the other thing to consider there is that probably it's more consistent to stay topside there, actually, during that fight here, where I didn't follow the Camille, because if the fight is lost, then at least I'm going to get a tier 2 tower. So that's one thing to consider there, is that even though if the fight gets lost there, at least if I stay topside, we end up with a tier 2 tower. Okay, I need to recall right now. They're coming to 5-man me. And we have ourselves our Sterak's. Sterak's is really solid third item. Okay, so now I would like some sustained DPS versus their team, right? Wood Send is an option, but I don't know. I don't know if Akali's going to be hitting me very much, especially with my Sterak's. He can chunk her out really hard here, actually. Wow. I mean, she just gets to leave. I don't have ghosts, so I can't actually chase him down. Cover the Twitch, so that he gets to play as aggressively as possible. We're just trying to chase him down here at this point. Okay, then we should be able to end the game here. Okay, good stuff. Sick.